I know I talk a lot about time and productivity and, really using the hours that you have as best you can. And that obviously is very much what being a CEO mom needs from you, right? Is to use the hours that you have as efficiently as possible and, stop doing housework during the day and, because that can wait till after the kids are home. Use the quiet hours you have for things that actually require quiet hours, right? Like I know obviously it's easier to organize and purge when the kids are not home, but it's even harder to run a business when the kids are home, right? So we need to prioritize. But what's even more important is the need for self-compassion and the need for surrender to this season of your life. One of the reasons this pivot into helping mom entrepreneurs build their businesses specifically was when I was in mindset and manifestation, I was still talking to moms about manifesting their business goal, but we were going about it a different way. And what kind of moved me into this direction was these moms were trying to get way too much stuff into 1 week, right? They're trying to fit a round peg into a square hole. And instead, I help them to just surrender to the fact that this is what your life looks like right now. And it's not a good thing or a bad thing or just anything. It's just that's the reality of it. And so the longer you resist the reality of it, the longer you're going to be in this frustrated, guilt spiral of not being where you want to be in any area of your life, right? So number one, we have to surrender to the fact that this is the season of our life. And number two, have compassion with ourselves that we are also carrying enormous mental loads. There's so many things going on. There's always 8,000 tabs open in my head. And I'm constantly in, 2, 3, 4 mental places at once, right? So it's just giving myself and giving yourself the compassion to understand that, okay, this is the season of life that I'm in. But so it's also that much more important that I really get clear on what I'm even doing any of this for, and having a clear plan to reverse engineer that into projects and actionable steps that can be then time blocked onto the calendar. And we can look at the calendar with the hours that we actually have, not the hours we wish we had, and get those action steps on the calendar, which also helps you to recognize where you're overcomplicating things and where you could just, if you just simplified and, we're okay with sending a Google Doc instead of a perfected landing page, you would be able to get more clients and make more sales faster because you're not stuck in this perfectionist mode, right? And just understand that a lot of the time your clients are going to be moms too, so they get it, just be honest. This is real life. It's not about putting on smoke and mirrors and putting on this facade that everything is perfect when it's not, because that's the reality that we're in. And the reality is, when you surrender to the reality that you're in and just are open and honest about it, your clients can feel that and they will be more receptive to what you're saying, because if it works for you as a busy mom, it'll work for them as a busy mom, right? So I'm putting on a free 4-day live experience coming up November 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and I would love for you to be there. We're going to go through all of this over 4 days. You're going to leave with a work plan, a 20-hour work week plan, so that you can get more done in the hours that you already have. You're going to know how to prioritize what actually needs to get done. You're going to know how to prioritize rest and how to, when you get time to actually sit down, you can actually enjoy that instead of feeling like you need to cram that full of productivity too. And it's just going to be an amazing 4 days. I am putting so much into this event. It is basically going to be a paid course for free. So you definitely want to be there. You can DM me for the link. And I'm also doing a referral program for this, because it's important to me that this becomes more than just an experience. It's important to me that this becomes a movement. So if you or your clients or your friends need this workshop as well, let me know. I will send you an affiliate link, and then you will get up to $200 per person who becomes a client at the end of the event. So I'm really excited about this. I hope you're excited about this, and I hope to see you there.